Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I have the pleasure to bring you another one of my FIFA 13 live team tutorials. And as you can see on the screen, as promised, my next team is going to be Paris Saint-Germain. So let's search for a game and let's dive straight in. Now, with PSG, I've decided to go for the 4-2-3-1 wide formation like I did in the last video. But if there's a squad update with Edinson Cavani added, obviously Cavani's just signed pretty recently for PSG, and that is a pinger, Ibrahimovic. He's just signed for PSG for like 55 million, I think it was, off the top of my head. But if he did come in, what I'd do is I'd play a 4-1-2-1-2, just take out one of the CDMs, whoever you prefer, and put Cavani up front. So that's the only change I'd make. But as this squad doesn't have Edinson Cavani in, I've gone for that 4-2-3-1, and I'll explain a little bit as to why in the course of the video, but let's just see who we're up against. We are up against Borussia Dortmund. I actually played a practice match with PSG against Borussia Dortmund earlier, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can learn the strats that I picked up from there and win the game. That would be nice. But yeah, let's move on to the players I've got. Obviously in goal, I've got Sirigu. You wouldn't have anyone else in goal. You know, a nice, solid 84 overrated keeper. Overall rated, sorry, not overrated. He's a good keeper. So that's a very, very good start. You know, a 4.5-star team, don't forget. So you're not up there with the very, very peak of teams. You're not going to be competing against the Bayerns or the the Real Madrids of this world too often. So you should, fingers crossed anyway, have the ability to. Oh, come on, ref. He's just been absolutely monstered off the ball there. Not even a free kick's been given. So, but like I mentioned, you're not going to be up against the incredible Ronaldo strikers or whatever. So most of the time, just going to clear that. It's a nice little ball. Most of the time, you're going to have the best keeper, and a lot of the time, the opposition strikers are not going to be in a position to be able to dominate just through scoring goals. And that is a fantastic pass. Run, Menez. Oh, he's done well. Oh, he's continuing to do well. Let's pass it. Oh, I didn't do the skill I wanted. Balls. Right, so that's the keeper. Very, very easy choice in goal. Now, the defence, there's one big choice to make, but before I decide why I did that. Oh dear, horrible things. But before I show you why I did that, first talk about the fullbacks. Now you've got Jallet and Maxwell as your two fullbacks. Ah, that was unlucky. Now those are the two worst players you have in your team. But bearing in mind, considering you're a 4.5-star side, having two fullbacks in the upper 70s is not really a big deal. Now you've got to be aware of it. They can't multitask like some fullbacks. They're not a Dani Alves. They're not going to shred 15 players and put it in the top corner like he can occasionally. But on the same note, they're pretty solid. They're not really going to let you down too many times. They're just a decent fullback. So be careful with them. Don't try and do too much. Most of their physical stats are in the mid-70s. And why is that a foul? Never mind. But yeah, most of their physical stats are in the mid-70s. They're just a nice, overall, solid pairing of fullbacks. And then in the middle of the park, the two centre-backs is where the first major choice has to be made. Because you have three very, very good centre-backs, actually. You've got, firstly, Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's an absolute nailed-on choice. He has some of the best defensive stats out there. He really is a truly fantastic centre-back. I'm just going to have a ping with Ibra here. Oh, that was absolutely shocking. But Thiago Silva, he has like 92 stand tackling. 89 stand tackling. 92 slide tackling, I think. Either way, a very, very good tackling stats. He has just awesome speed. He has sprint speed and acceleration in the 80s, which is very, very high for a centre-back. You do not see many centre-backs who are that quick. I'll drop to him. Ibrahimovic, get it on target, son. Oh, he's put it wide. You absolute morons, lad. What are you doing there? But yeah, he's a fantastic centre-back. Very, very quick for a centre-back. He doesn't have the highest strength. He has strength in the 70s, and a lot of people don't realise that. So occasionally, you get strikers who can win the physical battle against him, so you do have to be slightly wary of that. But the rest of his stats are absolutely fantastic, so he's a nailed on certainty. But the choice comes between, and that's a good little ball, that. No, he's rounded the keeper and he rolls it in. Great finish there. But the choice becomes between Alex on the one hand and Sacco on the other hand. Two very, very good players, but I've decided to go for Sacco, and these are the reasons why. Alex, yes, he does have 91 strength, and Sacco only has 85, but Alex has pace in the mid-50s, and that is absolutely painfully slow. He has a little bit of John Terry syndrome. The reason why I left John Terry out of my Chelsea team was for the similar reason, that he's just too slow. Having players in like the 70s pace isn't the end of the world. Having a centre-back who really is that slow is absolutely painful. Oh, good save. Cross it. Dominate. Oh, he's at the post again. No. Oh, that was unfortunate. But yeah, so that's why I've decided to go for Sacco at the back. He's quicker, and like I said, he has 85 strength. You know, it's not like he's a weak centre-back, not by any stretch of the imagination. So that was a nice ball. Ping it in. It's like you cannot. Oh, he ran underneath the ball again. But yeah, that's who I've decided to go for at the back. Now, my two central defensive midfielders, they are... Oh, it's good interception there. But they are Blaise Matuidi and they are Thiago Motta, two very, very good players. Now, Matuidi is more of the defensive-minded one. Don't charge your keeper from there. Oh, nearly. But yeah, he's the most defensive-minded one. He has 2 high work rates and 88 stamina. So he really does bomb around the park. Oh, Zlatan nearly. I need to try and win this game. It's not very good to upload a tutorial showing you how to play with a team when you lose with them, is it? It's not really what you want there. Got to be careful of Blaszczykowski's pace. Oh, what have you done? He tried to scum it. That was absolutely horrendous keeping there. Should have held on to that. But yeah, you've got Matuidi, like I mentioned. He's the more defensive-minded central defensive midfielder. He has that high stamina. He has the high work rates. He bustles around. He's absolutely fantastic to have. Now, alongside him, you've got Motta, who's a little bit more of a creative defensive midfielder. So you've got Matuidi, who will put the hard graft in. I'm just going to poke it and put it in. There we go. Nice equalising goal. Bit of a scum at the end, but has to be done when you lose. And so you've got Motta. He has slightly better passing attributes. His passing attributes are in the low 80s, I think, so he's very, very good. He has 4-star weak foot as well, so he can just get the ball. Matuidi will run around like a headless chicken, win it back for you, and then you can just square it to Motta. He'll get the nice little pass on, and you can build the attack from there. Two very, very good CDMs. They complement each other nicely, so they're definitely a very, very good partnership. And as you move up the middle of the field, I'm going to go for the centre attacking mid first, and Zlatan. There you go. When you score one, you score two. Like London buses, wait all day for one, and then two come along at once. But moving into the centre attacking midfield part of the pitch, I've gone for Jeremy Menez as opposed to Javier Pastore. And Pastore does have a higher overall rating, but the thing is, whenever you're looking at what player to play, don't get confused with his overall rating all the time. You need to look at the key stats. And the key stats for a centre attacking midfield are short passing, ball control, and dribbling. Those are the 3 stats you really need to look for, because the vast majority of the time, the centre attacking midfielder is going to get the ball played to him when he's under pressure and then time that pass. Oh, nearly. Run. Oh, Lucas is tired there. Yeah, 40 strength Lucas is not going to do very well against Mats Hummels in that situation. But like I've been mentioning, whenever that central attacking midfielder gets the ball, normally he's going to be under pressure, so he has to bring it down very quickly and then do something useful with it. And that is a kamikaze throw from the keeper there. So Jallet's trying to bail him out. Oh, that is absolutely horrendous play on my part there. What was I doing? But yeah, Menez, he has 87 dribbling, 85 ball control, and 81 short passing. So whenever he gets the ball down, he's very, very good at just bringing it, looking up, and getting that pass off. So that's exactly what you're looking for. In comparison, Pastore, the only stat he has better is short passing, and that's better by 1. So that really isn't a big difference whatsoever. And see, this is why it's useful to have such a pacey central defender. Thiago Silva kept up with Rouse there like there was no problem. And slightly dodgy half there, but never mind. At least I'm not behind. But yeah, like I've been saying, Pastore, he has 82 dribbling, 84 ball control, and 82 short passing. So overall, that's worse. And when you bear in mind that Menez is also considerably faster, no, there's really no reason to play Menez over Pastore there. So that's why you go for him. And if you like your pace, you're going to like the 2 wingers as well, because you've got Lucas Moura on one side and Ezekiel Lavezzi on the other. 2 excellent wingers, and that was not meant to be there. But never mind. Lucas, like I've been mentioning earlier, he has 40 strength. So you've got to be careful. You've got to keep yourself a little bit away from the defenders. You can't just try and muscle past. There we go. Just did enough there. Right. See, this is where Matuidi's good. He has such good work rate and stamina, so he can win the ball, and then he bombs forward, and he might not be able to do too much with it up the pitch, but he just occupies space, and then he gets back and wins it again and just passes it off. He's such a good central midfielder. I really do like him on FIFA. Probably my favourite CDM actually. That isn't a Xabi Alonso. So if you're looking at a French team, definitely have him at CDM. But let's not get distracted too much. Let's talk about Lucas and Lavezzi. 2 very, very good wingers. Both of them have 4-star skills. Very, very good in that regard. But they're very good on the ball as well. Absolutely fantastic dribbling attributes. They can cross. They can do skills. They're just very, very good. Just have to be a little bit careful. Don't be too blunt with them. That was nicely done. Steer clear from defenders a little bit. Try and keep them in space. Try and be nice and quick with what they do. A little tap passes. Try and do a trick and go round him. Don't try and run through too many players, and you'll be very, very good. And then the major focal point of the team, the real star in the show, is Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front. He is arguably the best striker on FIFA. He's right up there with a Ronaldo if you play Ronaldo up front, because he's just so strong. He's absolutely beastly. He's really good in the air. Oh, that was unlucky. He's so good in the air. He has the long shot trait. He has the flare trait. No, he's just so good. And is that there throwing? It is. Jalé, you've ballsed up there. But he really does have a lot of skills that you can use. He's strong. He's not too slow as well, because sometimes you see target men with like pace in the low 50s. They really are just immobile lumps. But because Zlatan Ibrahimovic has, you know, reasonable pace, I think it's in the 70s off the top of my head, and he has that 5-star skill moves, good tackle. You really can do a lot with him, and that makes him a very, very talented player to have in your side. He really is exceptional, and what you're looking to do whenever you play with PSG is keep the ball moving, because they are a fantastic counter-attacking side. Like I've mentioned, you know, the front four, well, the 3 attacking midfielders slash wingers in behind Ibrahimovic are very, very quick and tricky. They've both got good, you know, passing and crossing attributes, and that was obviously to Menez. Why did Menez leave that there? But never mind. Yeah, they're very, very good. You're trying to get the ball into the feet of Menez, spin it wide, either to Ibrahimovic if he's got a bit of space. If not, get it wide, put the cross in, and you can't really go too far wrong with them. They are oh dear, get my words out. They are an exceptional side. Sorry for the slightly stuttered language. I'm trying to focus and win this game, because I've been the better player. I haven't played particularly well, but I don't think I deserve anything less than a win here. So you just... Oh, unlucky Menez. You see Menez is dribbling there. He's so good. 87 dribbling. I turned on a sixpence, basically. Destroyed Mats Hummels, who's an absolutely fantastic centre-back, relatively easily. And that's a free bit of possession for me. Throw that. I'm on defensive. Let's knock it up to balanced. Want to try and win this game. Oh, Zlatan. There's no way if you'd peeled him behind you, we're going to get the ball there. Just dink this into Lucas. Right, there's just one thing I wanted to quickly ask you guys, because I've ran through the team now. Obviously, you know why I've used 4-2-3-1, because I mentioned it at the start of the video. No Cavani or whatever. Let's clear that. One thing I do want to ask you guys is, how do you feel about this style of live com? Because over the last couple of weeks, I'm doing pretty much dedicated FIFA 13 team live comms. So before that, I was just doing general live commentaries. Now I'm focusing really on whatever team I'm playing with, and it's slightly less, you know, relaxed. It's more tactics based. I was just wondering what you like or what you prefer. You know, would you prefer the occasional just random flippant live commentary like I did before with my Ultimate Team or whatever? Or are you enjoying this sort of style? Because I enjoy doing both, and I have really enjoyed, you know, talking about a wider variety of teams. Put that cross in. Oh, great keeping, Weidenfeller. That would have been a far post tap in there. Big head. Dink. Oh no, I tried to flare dink and it completely failed. Yeah, because Pastore, Menez and Ibrahimovic all have the flare trait. So what that means is you can get away with doing a lot more cheeky flicks and tricks than you can do with other players. Oh, poor pass. Really? Oh, hello. He's living dangerously, this lad. I will be chronically disappointed if I don't win this game. So, had enough chances to win. Oh, lucky. Yes, Matuidi. Excellent player. Keep it moving. Now, just keep the ball moving with PSG. You've got so many players who can pass and move. No, that was supposed to be wide. Yes, Menez. Maxwell. Maxwell, what are you doing? Oh, nearly the interception. That was possibly the wrong player to charge up. Let's see, Sacco. Sacco's done well there. Right, hopefully, fingers crossed. No! Just did enough for the keeper there. Oh, pass it, Matuidi. Yes, that was a bit fortunate. Right, he's in a bit of space. No, not him. That's offside. Oh, I've been so scrappy today. Really, really scrappy. Big Ed. Mindu. Interception. Right, come on. Skip inside. Zlatan. Matuidi's found himself on the left wing. Over. Cheers, ref. Right, is it worth a shot from like 70 yards with Ibra? Probably not. Where is the big lad? So let's just do a little dink up to him. A bit harder dink, possibly required there. 3 minutes of added time. Come on, boys, we can do this. Oh, not with control like that, we can't. Step up. This could be a problem. Yes, time the step up just there. That's a good thing you can use the R1 thing for as well. Trying to step your defenders up to create offsides. Because you definitely need to do that. Ibrahimovic! Yes! Thoroughly deserved. Oh dear, a bit of a heart-in-the-mouth game, that one. Some scrappy play, most definitely for his second goal. There was some just horrendous play in that game. But finally I'm able to take the lead in the 93rd minute. You know, you see Ibra here. An ideal target man. If I hadn't defended so absolutely atrociously in the first half for his goals, it would have been a comfortable win. But there we go. That's PSG. Finally managed to pull the win out the bag. You can see there, you know, Lucas on the wing, 2 assists. He's so good. Just be a little bit careful. Don't just run directly at players because he will get shoved off the ball very easily. But you saw Matuidi, you know, really bustling and battling in midfield, won plenty of tackles. You saw the Thiago Silva-Sacco partnership. Definitely go for them. Be a little bit careful with your fullbacks. You can get exposed. But apart from that, that's pretty much PSG. Let's have a look at the match stats. You know, not too bad. You can see I just about shaved the game. I really shouldn't have conceded 2 goals. That throw was just absolutely horrendous for his second goal. But fortunately, managed to battle back and get the win in the end. So guys, that's PSG. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you try them out as well, because they are a very interesting team to play with. You're beginning to see more and more people play with them now, obviously, as they get more and more money and a lot more star players head there. And I think in FIFA 14, they are definitely going to be a team to watch. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, have a great day.